All right. So when I say that I want to truly believe in the case, what I mean is this. I'm not a hired gun or a mouthpiece or a puppet for somebody to just say, I'm paying you to take this position. I'm paying you to say this position, and I expect you to do that. I'm not doing that for anybody. I have to believe in it. I don't file frivolous complaints or petitions or motions, because if I do that, the judge sees that and they say, you know what? I know Mr. Ingram doesn't believe in this. So he's just saying it because he's being paid to take a position. I think that's sort of a coward's way to do things. And it's a mercenary way to do things. Frankly, you're doing it for money, not because it's the right thing to do. And you're typically going to lose when you take a position that you don't believe in because you know it's not a winning position. So what I try to do is when somebody says, I want you to argue for this, this, and this, I tell them, well, you want these three things. I think we can do two of those, but we can't do the third one. And here's why. Let me advocate strongly for you on the two things I think we can get done. And let's let that third thing go. The other thing I try to always do is I will give my client the benefit of the doubt when they tell me what the facts are, but I want to investigate and determine for myself if they're telling me the truth. If they can't convince me in my office and I can't convince myself after investigation of the facts, how are they ever going to convince a judge or a jury if we have to go to court? So I've talked about this in prior videos. Your theory of the case is what your investigation leads you to believe is true. If your theory is not based on the facts, then that's all it is a theory, and it's going to fail. Your theory of the case has to follow the facts, the science, the medicine, the technology, whatever it is you're dealing with. And your argument needs to be reasonable and rational. And with children, it needs to be in the children's best interest. If you do that, you're always going to be in good stead with the judge.